We're all here together to celebrate this occasion and pay tribute to the many donors who have generously contributed to make this vision come to life. Renovating this clinic was all about delivering better patient experiences. And so I'm thrilled to extend a very special welcome to Atlas and his family, who have had firsthand experience in the clinic. They will be assisting us shortly with the ribbon cutting. Atlas is our very special guest today. Thank you for joining us. Thanks to the generous contributions from our community, the BCHS Foundation has been able to contribute $575,000 in support of this much needed PARS renovation. We are so incredibly grateful to each and every one of you.
I'm so very proud to be part of this celebration today as we share our Pediatric Acute Referral Service Clinic with our community for the first time. You will hear much about the benefits of this service today, but before we shift our focus to the clinical side, I would like to take some time to thank key members of our BCHS team. First, to the pediatric medicine team, without whom this clinic would be empty. They tirelessly provide compassionate, exceptional care to our little patients and make challenging experiences that much easier. And of course, to our foundation and our incredible donors, whose consistent effort and generosity is the force truly behind so much of the good we're able to do at the hospital. You're valued partners, and I'm truly happy to be along this journey alongside each and every one of you. Thank you to all. As a member of this organization and this community, I am grateful to witness the passion and dedication to our patients.
For those of you with children you love, you know that the scariest times in your life is when your child is sick. Your normally silly, feisty little human is no longer themselves, and you know something isn't right. This stress is only heightened if your child needs to visit the emergency department, to be admitted to hospital, or to receive a higher level of care. Our generous donors responded to our calls for a state-of-the-art clinic space, and we're absolutely delighted with the result. Our clinic space is now private, quiet, child-friendly, and flexible. The rooms can be used not only as outpatient clinic space, but for short-term admissions to our pediatric quick care process, which I will happily discuss with anyone who's interested. The feedback from families and staff has been wonderful. I may just move into one of the rooms. In speaking to Crystal just now, Atlas's mom, she said probably one of the most meaningful things I've heard from a patient in a long time, which is that when she comes to Brantford General, she feels like she doesn't have to fight. As a parent of a medically fragile child, I'm sure some of you know that it's a constant fight advocating for your child. And to hear that she doesn't feel that when she comes to Brantford General is possibly the highest praise that I can imagine. I know I speak for the entire pediatric team when I thank each of you who's made this clinic space possible. For all of us that work in pediatrics, and I know for all of you who support us, we do it because it is all about the kids. This renovation has given them a safe space specifically designed for them that I hope allows them to feel a little more like their silly and feisty selves at a scary time. Thank you for your support in helping us to fulfill this vision and meet this need in our community. Our department, and I know the babies, kids, and teens of Brantford are so appreciative.
As happens at BCHS, an idea was put on the table back in 2016-17. That idea was for a dedicated PARS clinic, and that clinic, that idea was actually put into place and has been developed. Our mission at the board and at the hospital is working together to build a healthier community. The PARS clinic has done that specifically in two ways. The first is that it's made available in our community, not another community, our community, prompt access to the best of medical care. The second thing it's done is it has eased the load in the emergency department. I'd like to express on behalf of the board my thanks to all who have made this possible, from those who brought the idea to the finished product that's there today.
As a board member, volunteer, and business owner who calls this community home, Having an opportunity to connect with some of the donors that have played a part in bringing this vision to reality means so much. As many of you know, spaces such as the PARS Clinic and patient care equipment is not fully funded through the Ministry of Health funding model. This is why the foundation works diligently to help meet the needs identified by the hospital to continuously improve the quality and safety of care. Donor support of the foundation is instrumental in our ability to help build spaces to care for patients and provide the highly skilled staff at the BCHS with the tools they need to diagnose and treat patients. I can't stress enough that every donation counts in any denomination, and we are grateful to everyone. I know my family needed it almost a year ago today, and if it wasn't for the care that we immediately got by the pediatricians of this community, and the direction and care, my son would be maybe a different person right now. So to them, I am eternally grateful. And again, in being a dad, the most important thing is that we leave this place a better place for our kids, and today is another start for this incredible community, and I thank you all. So on behalf of the entire board of directors, staff, physicians, patients, and our community, I wish to express our sincere gratitude to each of you for your past and continued support. Your donations matter to us, and together we will reimagine healthcare in our community for generations to come.
3, 2, 3, go!